Fresh. Avery Sherman.
You good, big fella. What's the word, man? We back with another episode. It's me, it is him, it is I. The real trill, me, clean as a squeak host of this podcast. The Avery Sherman Podcast. Episode 26. Let's go. Man, we here. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord that we is here. Another day to be thankful for, obviously. And, shit. We back, baby. Another episode 26. Before diving right in, I ain't been up to much, you know. Trucking through life. Excuse me. Trucking through life, you know. Taking on the daily obstacles as they come. And just mustering through that, I guess. Just on the current life stuff, whatever, you know, just about but pertaining to like what's currently going on. I just came from but last night or 2 nights ago, I went to my son's concert, little Christmas concert the schools do. I really just wish they would do away with those things. Like, I want to say the principal had on the same suit that he wore last year. It was the same exact giddy up from last year. And I'm just like, man, like, they got to find a better way to do this stuff. Like, new program director or something. Like, and the man got to come with a new outfit, too. Like, you can't wear the same. Last year, the little suit was swag. Little green suit, little Christmas trees on it. You know what I'm saying? It was swag. This year, it's time for a switch up, my boy. You can't back-to-back that one. But it was just good to get out, you know, support my son, something that he wanted to do, something that he wanted to go to. It was good just to be having that little moment with him. You do got to cherish those moments and everything, you know, but I just wish they would at least switch up the entertainment. A little something different, something better. But yeah, man. Nothing really new with me, you know, just, like I said, start school next month. Back in school, gonna do good this time, gonna get good grades this time, gonna make the honor roll this time. I know when I was young, I used to always, every school year, to start of the school year, Dad, Mom, I'm finna make the honor roll this year, finna be good, ooh. But, one of them years I really did too. But for real, this year, this time around, I'm gonna take it a lot more serious. The money came out of, I won't say my own pockets, but it came out of my own hard work. I had to go get that money. So definitely gonna be taking it serious and looking to pass my classes and, like I said, do phenomenal, get straight A's. So got that coming up. Ain't been in the gym how I should, but gonna be getting back in the gym more routinely. Really this week. Last week I was in there, but this week I've been slacking. So gonna be getting back in the gym, but kind of staying on the topic of the holidays a little bit. I guess I can start my topics for this episode, which will be topic number 1, the holidays, and mainly like all the BS that comes along with them, like break-ins and all of that go up during the holidays. Like, it's lots of scams and people trying to finesse and finagle them with some little money or something, you know, because they're trying to get them babies right, I'm sure. But it just had me think, like, what is one of the more dangerous places during this time of the year that's probably, like, not that dangerous during any time of the year? And it made me think, like, the parking lots. The parking lots of these of these stores, like the big box stores, I guess, like, I would assume like Walmart, Target, maybe even some of these high-end shopping areas too. You know, like, I would assume they're kind of dangerous. I remember years ago, it was around the holiday season, and my grandma got robbed in a parking lot. And somebody just came up to her. I can't remember if they had a gun or not, or a knife or not, but demanded money from her out of her purse, and she just gave it to them or whatever. They let her go on about her day or whatever, but thank God. But it just made me think, like, during this time of the year, the parking lots is probably a little bit dangerous. So, because people is looking to rob, take people in, there's a lot more cash being spent at this time of the year, I would assume, versus any time of the year, like the real cash dollar. Just because people looking to go get those gifts either late or not inconveniently, but somewhat convenient for themselves. So if they got the cash on them right now, they'll probably go grab the gift right now instead of waiting till they deposit it into their bank account and all of that. And it's probably, well, obviously it's throughout the whole year, it's birthdays and stuff, but just my theory. Haven't did a lot to gather the numbers of this theory of mine, but I just assume that during this time of the year, the parking lots is a lot more dangerous than what they are any other time of the year. So if you got your daughters, your lady cousins, your aunties, your grannies, you sending them out to do holiday shopping, or they going out to do holiday shopping, make sure they got a little pepper spray with them, or one of the bigger little nephews or nieces or little cousins or somebody with them, to make sure that nobody try no crazy stuff with them during this time of the year, because like I said, this time of the year, break-ins and crime just seems to go up a little bit. So keep your head on a swivel, keep your antennas up. And our older folks too, though. Anybody in general too, though. But the people who are probably preyed upon the most, women, children, older people, y'all keep our heads on a swivel and keep y'all antennas up. Staying kind of on the topic of holidays a little bit, but the end of an era with closing of Party City, man. Like I said last episode, I didn't really grow up celebrating holidays, so like Party City ain't a big part of my life, other than it just being a place that I always wish that I went inside of more. As a kid, especially, like, I'm like, damn, like, I want to go to that Party City place. Like, it's just looks lit in there. It's costumes, it's party decorations. I want to say they used to have like the junk food too, little candy and stuff.
And they've always been around.
And they always been around. You know what I'm saying? You just see Party City everywhere. Like, so I don't know. It's kind of like when they made Rugrats grown up. Like when they made the Rugrats grow up, it was just like the end of an era. Like, even though the old Rugrats were still around, I don't know if they made new Rugrats, the kid ones, after they started making the new grown up ones. But
bad decision, though.
It was just something that just ended that you just knew, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with Party City closing, it's just like a big sign to me that just like the times is changing. Like, even like the big tradition of holidays, it has to be changing, I'm assuming, because Party City probably didn't make that much money on Halloween, probably didn't make that much money on Thanksgiving, probably ain't making that much money. I don't know if they was ever making that much money on Christmas, because I don't know if there was something like Christmas decorations, but costumes go with every holiday almost, pretty much, even Christmas. Like, people walking around in little elf costumes and, little elf decorations or Santa decorations or Mrs. Claus you know what I'm saying, some type of giddy up. Same for Halloween, obviously. For Thanksgiving, maybe even a little bit too. People dressing up as little pumpkins or turkeys, or, you know what I'm saying, wearing a little turkey hat or something like that, or, just little. So, like I said, I don't know if they sold that kind of stuff or if they was just strictly like party decorations and costumes. But I had been in there maybe like a few times when I was as an adult. Not really as a kid. As a kid, I just remember it being like this place I wanted to go inside of. But my mom never had no need to go in there. Because like I said, we didn't grow up celebrating holidays. So it was just like, damn. Then when I got kids, I had to grab a few costumes up out of there, I think. I was like, okay, right, it's a cool little store. I can see why I would have wanted to go in here as a kid and everything. And they got all the type of costumes you can imagine and everything. So it's just crazy to see Party City closing its doors, man. Moving on to the next topic, though. The Vikings beat the Bears Monday Night Football. Woo! Applause, applause, applause. If I had applause, which I'm probably going to have pretty soon here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be hitting the applause button for sure right now. But shout out to the Vikings, man. 11-2. I want to say 11-2, 12-2. Keep rocking, boys. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing y'all thing. Bears, I don't even know what to say. Like, don't give up on the season. And y'all got to get a head coach. I got so much to get situated. But the Vikes pulled it off Monday Night Football. Lakers and LeBron drama, that's the next topic I had. Like, I don't know, man, what is going on. Like, I keep seeing little things like they might trade LeBron. Like, they do. It's kind of crazy to me. I can't believe they'll just bomb this whole thing away. They got J.J. Redick and brought Anthony Davis there and all of this. But we never know what's going on behind closed doors. Maybe Anthony Davis just wanted to get into L.A. for his brand, for the market. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it wasn't so much of a big teaming up with LeBron and championships thing. Maybe it was just more so LeBron being like, mentor and let them know, like, man, if you want to build your brand and everything, New Orleans ain't going to really do it for you. So you might want to get out here to L.A. What bigger and better place to build your brand than here. So maybe that's what it was all about. So that's maybe why they don't mind blowing it up and going their separate ways. Preferably, if LeBron does leave, I do prefer he go to the Warriors. Go team up with go team up with Steph. Straight up. And I heard them on sports radio talking about like the end of the game, closeout game, the high pick and roll or something with LeBron and Steph is just deadly. Something about them using it from the Olympics, and they were having so much fun with each other during the Olympics, and it was just like, dang, we don't get enough of this. It's a small appetizer size amount of us getting to play together, and we love it so much that. Damn, is they finna do it for the NBA now? So, why I say it's drama just because it's like, imagine being on the Lakers and trying to win a championship this year, like having that in the back of your head, like, and then you might lose the whole cornerstone piece. So it's kind of a distraction.
And they brought Bronny, I don't know, man.
Yeah, and they brought Bronny there too. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron.
Yeah, Bronny, did you see it?
Yeah, my boy definitely had that 30 ball. Yeah,
30 piece,
he definitely had that 30 piece. Yeah, yeah, definitely with his snap, my dog.
Yeah.
But if LeBron was saying that too. They were saying like, if I do go trade, whoever got to be ready to take Son on too for the G League at least. You know what I'm saying? Like off back. So I think that's gonna make things. I would assume it makes things a little bit more difficult, but like I said, I really just prefer LeBron to end his career in LA, honestly. I mean, unless he goes back to Cleveland on some championship type run type stuff. But other than that, yeah, might as well end it out in LA. But
he even broke all them records in LA, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he might as well.
Yeah, might as well end it out in LA though. But yeah, man, a little side note, a little tangent. Yeah, Bronny, man, 30 ball. Yeah. Attacking the rim. You know what I'm saying? Smack some open threes too though. Confident.
Yeah.
You know, I am happy he getting it, and it was a road game too, because they were saying that he wasn't gonna play no road games. So
yeah, he was getting physical with them boys.
I'm happy that it looked like he's getting a little bit more comfortable. You know, and I mean, if that's what it took, if this
I
what it's
think
gonna
the
take.
last few games around that was decent. Like 16.
Yep, 16 before that.
He started hitting the cover.
And like I said, I just want my boy to get comfortable. And it looks like he's doing so. So if this what it is, if the G League is helping, which kind of look like it is, let him do his thing. Go crazy, young fella, for real. All right, on to the next subject. We got SZA. SZA just dropped a new album. I'm gonna say it's called Lana. Spelled Lana. Listen to a few songs, like two, three songs. I mean, you can't just go. I feel like SZA just can't go wrong. I've never heard anything from SZA that I didn't like, or that wasn't sonically and aesthetically pleasing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't got like the craziest take on this or like the most in-depth review of the album, But I mean, it's SZA. You know, like if you were just wondering if she continued to be SZA, the phenomenal SZA that she is sonically, aesthetically, yes, she did. So, shout out to her, props to her.
I like the few that you play.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it seems like it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a vibe. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm pretty sure she's a walking vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. From her music, she definitely is. So, like I said, props to her, shout out to her. And I want to say that's like a big drop. You know what I'm saying? This time of the year, they say this when all the bigs drop. You know, she dropped right here to close out the fourth quarter. So, that's major for her, I feel like, too. Just like the timing of the drop. That's major. So, shout out to SZA, man. Y'all go get y'all SZA on. Go slap some of that new SZA. Songs I want to say, Diamond Boy, and I want to say that one. What was that first one called? Like Ride or something like that. That first one I had listened to. I think it was called Ride. Diamond Boy. Oh, Crybaby.
Crybaby was fire.
Yeah, Crybaby was fire. Then what was that first one I had slept? Oh yeah, Drive. So Drive, Crybaby, No More Hiding too. No More Hiding went. And I think I had just hit another one too, but I forgot already what the name of that was that I just said. But go check out that new SZA, man. It goes. But on to the next subject we got, man. This one I'm gonna tread a little lightly around, just cause I respect, bro. I would just respect him as a human being, as a football player, and I respect his whole situation, whatever. And he younger than me, way younger than me too. So I just want to, make sure I'm not trampling on the youth and they shine and they light. But first and foremost, shout out to Travis Hunter, Heisman Trophy winner. I know he was gonna get it. Well, I was kind of a little scared. I ain't gonna lie, cause I was like, man, they just finna give it to Genty. Not that Alshon Genty wasn't deserving too. Everybody who was there was deserving to win it, obviously, because they was a finalist. But I kind of did feel like they was gonna give it to Alshon Genty though, just because, he had a phenomenal year, just statistically, like very impressive. 100+ rushing yards every game, 2,000 something yards. Very impressive season. But Travis definitely had a very impressive season as well. Impact-wise, you have to watch the games or you have to be seeing it because the stats don't always speak for themselves, even though his stats was great stats as well. Anybody in the NCAA would love to have them stats for the season. But impact. Had a great impact on football this year, on college football itself and on his team as well. So, very well deserving Heisman Trophy winner. Congratulations to Travis Hunter. Swag suit. The suit was swag. Decent little attire, button up to get together. Little turtleneck, little tennis chains with the. I don't know what type of sweater that. I mean, what type of suit that was. It looked kind of. I will kind of say like maybe Chrome Heart or like, I don't know, Yves Saint Laurent maybe, or like maybe Givenchy. I don't know. I'm just straight guessing. Only thing that kind of made me say Chrome Heart or Yves Saint Laurent was kind of because of how the straps went. Just give me a thought of maybe like some Chrome Heart would do or Yves Saint Laurent would do, but or maybe even Rick Owens maybe too. But now I'm just naming designer brands that I think the thing was. Like I said, those are just the ones that the Rick Owens.
Designer though, right?
It had to be some designer. I'm almost for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Designer on in the Heisman pick.
Except for Genty though. Mm-hmm. Genty said he was going team gear because in the Heisman thing they suggest you wear team gear or think it's not a bad idea to wear the team stuff. But he said he was gonna rock team stuff anyway because if it wasn't for his teammates he wouldn't be there. So shout out Genty for that. That was a real. That was a real team player vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like holding it down.
Doing it for the brownie points. You think he just did it for the points to try to?
Yeah. I mean, do I think so? Do I think so? Yeah, I definitely feel like he looked at it like, this is going to look good on my resume. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wore the team gear. I spoke about my team. When teams think about drafting me as a running back, they're not going to think they finna get like a selfish player who just in all his stats. Like, I'll go out there. I'll catch the ball. Yeah, I'll go pass block. You know what I'm saying? I'll do the dirty work that some running backs maybe don't want to do, as well as doing what I do, which is breaking off these long runs. But I definitely think he. It was like, I won't say a resume booster, but something where he was like, this gonna build my image, or image wise, this looks good. Can't go wrong doing this. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. But so I do think it was one of those for designer brands probably, but swag suit. All right, so to not to talk too much on the situation, but it's been a lot going on, controversy with him and his fiancée, and she been getting some backlash, and I don't really want to sit up here and add up all the go through all the moments of reasons why she got the backlash or whatever or not, you know, and something today that I seen today, I don't know if it was today or yesterday. I want to say it was today. Maybe yesterday, though. This will put the icing on the cake of all the things. Well, I'll say ice. I ain't even going to say icing on the cake. Because like I said, I did watch her video, and everything sound plausible. So it ain't no cake. But this right here would look crazy after the video that they just made. You know what I'm saying? What she was saying. These allegations would look crazy, but they already are coming out to kind of be false. So, if you know, you know. I ain't even going to put no smut on her name because, like I said, the allegations is trending towards false. But I just feel like Travis at the crib, like, so just going back to the video even Travis released, you know, kind of asking folks to, you know, lay off of her, you know what I'm saying, just because, you know, she was taking a little bit of taking its toll mentally on her, you know, maybe just all the backlash and negative comments that she was receiving on social media. Me thinking behind the scenes or what's going on behind him making that video, I feel like he probably at the crib, like, you know, she like that one, dang, I'll post that look dude name up, low key. I gotta get his name now. Jim Moore. Coach Moore, playoff rant. Playoffs? We can't even win a game and you're talking about the playoffs? Like, I just feel like he at the crib like, social media? You talking about social media? And, because, I feel like he got a lot on his plate right now. Just NFL draft, maybe the combine, pro day, endorsements, you know, the rest of our life, our future. And you talking about people giving you comments on social media, but, you know, he's heading down the path to marriage. And anybody know, like, if you have a wife and everything, like, you got to take your significant other, your loved ones, your fiancés, they feelings serious, you know, even if it's something that you kind of feel is minute, and y'all may be having a lot more bigger things at play at the time, something you still have to consider and take serious, because that's what you'll be spending the rest of your life with, and everything that y'all building is really more than any money can buy or any materialistic things that y'all can have. So I do give him props and respect him as a man for that, and give him credit, you know, for pleading with the public to, you know, lay off his fiancée. But that's just my little joke that I kind of felt like maybe behind closed doors that he could be addressed to her, like, you know, we got bigger fish to fry, baby. Social media. But on the topic of playoffs, though, the Vikings in the playoffs for sure. We locked in. It is currently the college football playoffs, too. Tonight we got Indiana, Notre Dame about to kick off here. Well, they already kicked off. I got to definitely tap in definitely gonna tap in and see what's going on real quick. Cause definitely gonna be going to check that out pretty soon here. Still 0-0. But yeah, it's the playoff time. It's that time of the year, so tune in. Make sure y'all catch y'all some college football playoffs. This is the first time it's at 12 teams. Last year was only 4 teams. This year it's 12 teams, so it's a lot more entertaining, a lot more games, a lot more chances for other teams to win the big one this year. So tap in just for all you football heads out there. And on to the next topic, though. Getting away from sports for a little brief second. It's finally backwards, man. Rio is free. Rio Da Yung Og, for those of you who don't know. He was gone for a little minute, but he is home now. I wanted to say did hella million views, like 5 million views I think on his first YouTube release in the first 24 hours, something crazy like that. I was trying to go to his show, his Welcome Back show, January 11th, but I want to say that's when I start school, so probably not going to be making that show, but it would have been lit. I went to 42 Doug Welcome Home show, that was lit, so I'm already knowing this Rio one finna be crazy. But just happy that he home, you know what I'm saying? Hate to see anybody locked up, wouldn't wish jail on anybody, so he finally free. No more free Rio. Like I said, it's finally backwards. Rio free. It's always good news. Always good news. Somebody make a home from them hellholes. Back to sports briefly. Maybe not even briefly. No, yeah, back to sports briefly for the end of this episode. But we got Mike Vick. Mike Vick just got the head coaching job at Norfolk. Shout out Mike Vick. I'm happy for him. Hey, no pun intended. Shout out Mike Vick, man. Like, amazing what he's done with his legacy and what he's done with his career and with himself as a man, you know. And congratulations to him on the head coaching job. Can't wait to see what he's going to do with Norfolk. Never was watching Norfolk games, honestly, but definitely going to tap into one or two this next season. Just because Vick's there on the sideline is the head man in charge. I'm pretty sure he going to definitely boost the popularity of the university and just its brand and its football program, for sure. So, excited to see what he going to do there. Happy for him. Excited to see who he's going to have join this coaching staff as well. And just want to give a big congratulations to Mike Vick, man. And can't wait to see what the Norfolk football head coaching job going to bring you. Little man over here asleep. I didn't know what was going on for a second. He was snoring. On to another little interesting topic. I want to say this from social media. But Elon Musk, man. They said, my boy told me something like Elon Musk can give everybody a million and still have billions. And I just want to throw that out there. That's crazy, man. Like, if that's true, that's crazy, man. He could give everybody in the world $1 million and still have more than $1 billion.
What does that say? Like, have you thought about like what that would like what would that do to the economy? Like, if every single person got $1 million, like if like 1 billion people got $1 million.
I mean, I think it will boost the economy for sure,
would, right? But like,
then I mean, so it's gonna boost the economy, right?
Like that should sound good until everybody got $1 million, and like you gonna see some crazy shit happen because
so what's gonna happen is, so it's all right. So everybody get an M, right? Now it's gonna boost the economy, right? And then the economy gonna plateau a little bit, right? Because I would say majority of the world is gonna shop smart a little bit and buy up tissue, soap, things like that. So that shit gonna drop to an all-time low, I feel like, because people gonna be the stores gonna be pretty much giving it away. Because nobody's buying tissue like that because everybody got tissue. Everybody got bleach, cleaning supplies, all of that racked up. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's like the
like what regular people would buy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The average person might.
So I'm feeling like so that stuff will happen, right? Then groceries would go higher because people are going to eat more, cook more, fancier, and people are going to see that that's where the money is kind of being spent now. So they're going to all food going up. Y'all buying food like crazy. And this where y'all new passion is. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, families is spending times now, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all cooking.
Like, oh man, oh no, that shit crazy.
So
it's something super deep though.
I do think the money will
because what happens to like financial aid for people if the government knows that everybody has over $1 million
financial aid for like school or just in general,
aid or like
just like in general, like food
like
stamps
EBT
and all that.
No,
that's all out the window.
Everything's out the window.
The government shutting all of that down for about the next 20 years.
Yeah.
They finna boss hog all of that money. All of the senators and salaries is in them going up. Everybody got $1 million. All of the government jobs went up because they cutting off all the Social Security, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they pockets just gonna get a little fatter, you know. But after about 20 years after everybody gets $1 million, where do I see the world being?
I think it would just like.
I think it almost finds itself back to normalcy to the extent of we would have a new the world would be a little bit different. Like
they got made like business.
The robots will definitely be making the burgers and everything now. Yeah. Nobody's working at McDonald's. Nobody's doing that anymore. People are for sure going to buy into better careers, whether it's owning businesses or putting themselves back to school. And then the people who just trick off that money, go smoke it up, snort it up, shoot it up, drink it up, party it up. All of that.
Probably have a lot of that too. Like
the people who do that are literally gonna just be homeless and die, because 10 to 15 years to everybody getting that $1 million, everybody who was wise with their money is gonna have no pity for nobody who wasn't wise with their money. Like they just gave us $1 million, and you're homeless. They just gave us $1 million and you're homeless on drugs. Like starve out. You know what I'm saying? Like I could literally see it begin like that. So I don't see people having pity for those people.
They said they got something like $350 billion.
Who, Elon? Yeah, that's nuts. So yeah, that's enough to give everybody an M. That's nuts. Yeah, I mean, if I was Elon, would I do it? I'd probably do it. I'd probably do it just to watch, just to see what happens to all these countries' governments.
Watch the world change right quick. The whole fucking world.
Just to see what would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just to see what would happen type of guy. I ain't gonna lie.
They'd stop you somehow.
They would stop me for sure.
Would stop it.
But I would figure it out.
There's no.
I would be figuring it out, bro. I promise you. Like
you'd have to hire a whole crew to hand niggas drop off bags.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, I'm literally just doing it every day. First, I'm going to every house in America, door to door. I'm door to door in it first off. Now, once I got all the logistics on that, I'm entering it into a computer on everybody that I gave that to. The head of the household. I knocked on the door that day. All right, the head of the household ain't here. The kids answer the door. All right, we put you back on the double back list. Now, once we didn't double back and reach every head of household. So now Susie may got her brother Jim living with her. So that's Susie's crib. So we done gave Susie to him. Now we gotta figure out Jim. All right, Jim, you don't got no crib, but you a grown man. You your own man. All right, boom, here go your M. You know what I'm saying? Now, but then it ain't gonna be no advertisement or nothing like that. It's just gonna be people going on social media every day for the next 3 years. Elon Musk shut up at my door with $1 million cash. Elon Musk shut up at my door. My whole block. He did my whole block. Look, people gonna be going live as I'm there. Like, That's what's gonna throw it off though, right there.
Yeah.
Because once I start to pull up to the block, Elon Musk here. You know he finna do the whole block.
Man.
Here you go. Motherfucker finna be on live. Yep, I'm sitting right here watching bro get his million too. Look, this shit real, y'all. Woo woo. Okay. Yeah. Government definitely gonna hit me like, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
They gonna get you up out of here.
Okay, besides whatever you think you is doing, like
they gonna figure out this shit's illegal, nigga. Hell nah. Stop. They gonna make sure you stop.
Okay, then I'm gonna just have to tell everybody, look, this shit getting too dangerous on the pop ups. Y'all got to inbox me y'all account numbers. Y'all round y'all account numbers and I'll start direct depositing this shit. But yeah, man, that'd be crazy though.
Nuts.
Closing on the last but not least, you know it's funny, I never knew when you said that. Do you say that at the last or the second to last? Last but not least.
The very last.
At the very last?
Yeah.
But how is it not the least then? Oh, it's not the least of importance just because it's the last. That's right. Alright, so not last but not least, but almost to the end of the topics. A little bit sadder topic, for sure two sadder topics. First, I want to say RIP to those who lost their life in the Madison school shooting. The shooter named Natalie Rupnow. She a young girl. I think she was 15. She's a child, so I want to spare her a little bit, share some grace, not dog her out or run her name through the mud. But obviously, there's some she having some disturbing thoughts and some challenges, maybe at home or in her personal life, and I just want to send graces to her to find help and get some help, and just in a prayer her way, because never know what could bring a 15-year-old girl to do something like that. Never know, and whatever did, obviously, like I said, I hope she get help with that. So also to the victims as well, though, because I honestly feel like she's a victim in this as well too, though. But to the more obvious victims, if that's the right term, or just the ones who lost their life, to the people who lost their lives and their families and loved ones, prayers for strength to go out to you all as well. Don't have too much information on the situation other than it was just a school shooting in Madison, and I got kids, now we all fear. That's a very fearful thing, sending these kids to these schools, is that you never know what upset kid is in there that day that's gonna take it out on the whole school. So RIP to those who lost their life. Anybody who is having disturbing thoughts or feeling anywhere close to doing something like this, or just having troubles in general, you got something pent up, let it out. Go talk about it. Find somebody, school counselor, psychiatrist, suicide helpline, just because the suicide helpline isn't even always about suicide. Sometimes it's about having somebody to hear you out in a stressful time or a time where you hurt. So take advantage of those olive branches or those routes to prevent you from doing anything bad or harmful to yourself or to anyone else. And it's a very serious topic there, so just want to put it out there for, check on your kids, talk to your kids, be there for your kids. More bad news, sad news. It was a terrorist attack in Germany. I want to say it was like a Muslim holiday that was being celebrated, and somebody drove like a truck or something through the whole celebration, killed a few people. Just shedding light on what's going on still today, and in the world that we live in, and even though this is a time of the year where we with our friends and family, and it's the holidays, still got to just be mindful of the world that we live in. So prayers go out to those who lost their lives in that terrorist attack, and just want people to come together, try to support people, try to teach people, because a lot of times I feel like these are just stemming from a place of ignorance, people not knowing, people not understanding. And if people were to be more inclusive and more open to divulging, their cultural ways or the ways that they grew up doing things or why they love doing things a certain way or whatever. You know, it could take the edge off of people. You know, it could change somebody's mind from, you know, one of these situations like this. Not saying it's the victim's fault, but just going forward in the world, try to let people know so people can have a better understanding, so people don't feel so extreme towards maybe your beliefs or the way that you do things. And then just closing this one out, like I said, I'm about to get to the game. It's already probably second quarter right now. Notre Dame, Indiana. Like I said, it's the playoffs. It's playoff time of the year for college football, and the NFL is wrapping up too. So y'all tune in. Appreciate y'all being here with me, tuning in to the episode of the Avery Sherman podcast. Like I said, I think it's episode 26. Last episode's doing well. It's rolling. I appreciate everybody who tapped in, who check it out. Leave a comment, subscribe, share it, like it, don't like it, tell somebody about it. Any of that is appreciated. And like I said, we're going to be back again. More episodes to come. Stay tuned. It's me, your real trill, me, clean as a squeak host, Avery Sherman. And I got to get to this game, man. I'm out. Let's go.
The Avery Sherman podcast.